Herren Bordensatz bei unserem Bord gefallen, dass Sie sich natürlich weiterfilmen, so für wir wieder begrüßen dürfen. Ich Ihnen noch einen wunderschönen Tag hier in Frankfurt oder gegebenenfalls eine angenehme und schöne Weiterreise. Vielen Dank, auf Wiedersehen und goodbye. Oh yeah.
We really in the desert right now.
Word.
This shit don't look like it had a look on TV.
Nah.
You seen the mummy? That ain't this. I don't know what to call this. And it's dark.
You're good at it.
Help us.
Go ahead, man. Yeah. And so,
you text on the TV show though. Continue.
So,
Charlemagne.
Yeah, he definitely be texting.
Yeah.
And so, like, I figured
I can leave in a minute.
yeah, I got some bathroom. You just bounce. Yeah, bro. So, like, things that are somewhat like morally related, or like something that people just kind of take for granted, I think they're worth having conversations about, because a lot of times we have perspectives or like opinions that other people agree with or don't agree with, and like there might be things that we assume that everybody feels the same way about, which is never the case apparently, right? So y'all remember the topics that we talked about earlier, the five that I brought up? You can pick one of those, and then y'all remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wasn't very fun. Right.
You might run too.
What's it about?
So, delayed punishment, goes by a certain age, pretty privilege, and relationships that are supposedly meant to be. Any of those resonate with any of you? No.
No. Relationship meant to be.
You don't?
You know? Why not? You don't think there's like one person out there, like a soulmate that God made for you? And it's just that one person?
Statistics, it can't be.
Why you say that?
Because more women than it is men.
So, wait, this what, some people gay? So the leftover women can match up?
Millions, though.
I don't know how many gay people in the world, especially women, right? I have no idea.
I won't be there.
No? But like...
Like somebody for everybody. I believe in love at first sight, I know.
Yeah, interesting. So I don't believe in soulmates, because I think anybody can work out and do just fine with multiple people.
Yeah.
And I think like the idea of like having a soulmate and like a relationship that's meant to be, it's just weird to me. I just, you know what I'm saying? It just don't click with me. I mean, but like a lot of times people say that like, oh, if your relationship didn't work out, then it wasn't meant to be, or like if you with somebody, like you let them go, and if they come back, it's meant to be. That shit's so corny to me, bro.
Yeah,
that's just so corny. Like I get it, and it's very fairy tale-ish, cute, whatever. But I'm not gonna call it stupid. But I don't think it makes sense. What you think, Brie? You think relationships are meant to be?
I think so. Like in the case where you might be overthinking a situation, or you're having a rough patch in your relationship, and let's say y'all decide to take some space to kind of figure out what y'all want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But while you're taking space, are you talking to other people?
Oh.
Well, my space don't include talking to other people. But in a situation like that, that space allows you to, okay, if this is meant, then it'll work itself out.
Okay.
But if
Somehow,
if the person finds somebody while y'all took a break,
then it wasn't
Then that mean it wasn't meant to be?
It wasn't meant to be.
even if they break up, and then y'all come back at the same time, y'all both grew up,
Right.
matured,
And came back to each other?
everything clicking.
Then that's the case. But that's what that saying is. Like, it will, if it's meant to work out,
Yeah.
it will.
Yeah. So
People break up and then come back, find each other.
That happened, and it don't work. It don't work again.
That's what I'm saying.
And it don't work.
The first time, skeptical the second time. Second time,
It'd be worse, bro.
it'd be worse after that, yeah.
So I think history
break up and make up.
messing up stuff sometimes. So like a part of me feels like that saying is lazy. Like I feel like a lot of people feel like relationships are just kind of like supposed to work out.
Oh, they don't want to put in the work.
Right, and like when they actually come across something that's like difficult or hard
Or complacent because they got kids. They want to split up because
You
kids.
trying to be a stepdad?
Am I what?
Trying to be a stepdad?
No, I'd rather start my own family if I gotta take care of a kid. But I take care of one, I got two.
I think that's most people. Most people would rather start their own family than like be a step parent.
If the girl worked, but yeah, one kid.
Not multiple. Ain't no
multiple,
girl
like multiple baby daddies, and I don't want to deal with
But
that.
what if they don't have multiple baby daddies?
He said,
If the girl cool,
you know about that stuff that like multiple.
but she can't be rushing me to marry her because she already messed up twice. That can't happen.
They standards get real low then.
Yeah, like, no.
They start evaluating what's important in life.
Don't come to me rushing the situation if you messed up a couple times. You know, it don't work like that. You don't work like that.
And so that's another thing, bro. Like that's like the saying will also imply that some people are just supposed to be step parents, right? And it's just meant to be that way. And some people are just supposed to break up and get back together, and some people are just supposed to get cheated on, right?
Some people rather be miserable together than apart.
Yes,
That's true.
That's a real thing. That sounds rough.
What
But
you think, married guy?
that's really true.
The married guy, freaking family guy.
Yeah, give us somebody.
Pete
We
Griffin.
young. You over 30, man.
What you think, Pete? Really?
With a kid.
Yeah.
Two daughters.
You think your marriage is meant to be?
Yeah.
From the start? Dang, for real?
You
Wow.
want to get your background? How you want it?
Why you say that?
And how y'all been together?
Well, for one, I prayed about it, and I was specific in what I prayed for.
Okay.
And then
She showed up.
and everything I prayed for.
Was there.
But was it just her that showed up? Or did you select from a group of people that was like her?
Nah, I chased her.
So she didn't show up. Oh, I guess she did show
Right,
up.
she didn't show. She was
She
down
appeared.
there. She was down there,
Okay, you're like,
and I was like,
dang, let me go get that.
and I would go down there all the time. I was chasing her.
Alright, so you chased her. Said she ain't want you.
If she didn't want me after I chased her, then I'd probably bite the bullet. I'd probably be like,
But say after she like declined you, you found another girl, but you want to serious about the other girl, then Chastity came back to find you. You'll leave that girl for Chastity?
It's an easy question.
of course I would. Cause I was like, I'm able
But you
to
ain't
chase
know it, you just chasing, you don't know it yet.
But I chased her, then we started talking. But as I was chasing, I was still praying.
But
Right.
you was in the settle down stage as a marriage, right?
I was in the settle down stage before marriage.
That makes sense. I would hope so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What age that
If you
was?
ready to settle
It's
down.
time, if not.
I was ready to settle down like at 21.
Alright, next topic.
It's too young for you?
Oh, no.
I mean, okay.
In today's society, that's too young for a lot of people.
To be completely fair, bro. Like I said,
Well, you can't say what-
How you mature?
right? I feel like I've been in those phases before too.
And I said, wait, you about 30.
I mean, I kind of go out there
Explore, have fun,
yeah.
no
But what if-
regrets.
Until
If
30.
you don't want it, what if that's not you? Why not there exploring, have fun? Is the person really missing it?
Yeah, they ain't
I
everybody.
know people that's in the army that's married at 18,
And just this.
but they don't never see their spouse.
But them
So what you
niggas-
married for?
Them niggas be trying to get married.
What you married for? And they overseas
For the
knocking them
benefit.
down.
The
And
benefit.
the girl back at home. And she gonna get bored and she gonna start knocking some men down. That's how it is.
Absolutely.
That's another case. That's a special case.
We talking about today's marriage.
Yeah, man.
It ain't right.
Interesting. So okay, Maurice. You said like you believe. Did you always believe that relationship was meant to be? Because y'all was like talking at one point, and then I guess y'all did the whole boyfriend girlfriend situation, and then came to marriage. So like, at what point was you like, all right, this is meant? Like this was supposed to happen, just like the way it happened.
We were chilling one night, and then, matter of fact, no, we went out one night, and I told her in that place that I was gonna marry her. And then,
You were
later
serious?
on-
She thought you were just playing,
No, I was serious.
but she thought she was like, girl, what?
And then,
Stop
we kicked it one night, and we started talking like wedding stuff.
Like for real. Like, I want this.
Right. Yeah. All that.
That was it right there, huh?
That was done.
He was like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to pan out. So have you ever went down that path and then it didn't work out? Like you saw something, like this is...
Nah, I never been on that path.
No?
Nah, I never been on that path.
Shit, me.
Nah. That's how you just gonna know. It just hit you like,
damn, this is what it is.
I'm done.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, what we call fate is an interesting thing.
I say you were done at 21 too.
Yeah, but I didn't find anybody at 21, what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I was mature enough to take on a relationship at 21. But obviously she didn't come at 21. So you just be patient, wait it out, and yeah.
What made you want to settle down there, you know what I'm saying?
He was ready.
He was ready.
What else? You know? I feel like at one point I was too.
Yeah, you go out all the time.
For?
Settle down like marriage.
Settle down for a relationship. Yeah, like I didn't, if it led to marriage at 21, so be it. But I was saying I was ready to be in a relationship with someone.
That's probably everybody except for me.
You gonna die by yourself?
I wouldn't bother me.
To be fair, I'm okay with that by myself
It
too.
wouldn't bother me.
We can get an apartment, bro.
No, not. Until I have space.
We split.
That's why I said it wouldn't bother me.
I live by myself now too. Alright, man. That's cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel like all different kind of ways about that. A lot of people want to claim it's like the whole fairy tale, like Prince Charming is one person that God made for me. I don't believe it, but some people do. More power to them, and maybe if you believe it, then that's what it is.
Test the batch at first.
Yeah, test the batch.
You got to test.
I mean, but that don't.
Like the high school sweetheart, I met a couple of them. They got married to their dudes. Divorce.
Yeah.
Didn't work out.
I know a few people.
If you see somebody every day, imagine if you're going to school 8 hours a day, that's a job.
That's a real job.
5 days a week.
Right.
How many months? We got to school for what, 2.5 months?
Yeah, about
So 8 hours, 5 days a week, 10 months.
I get it.
You pretty much grew up with them. You want to see them.
That's a thing too, bro. So like,
you only know one person your whole life.
if things are meant to play out the way they play out, then that would mean that sometimes divorce is meant to happen, right?
Is that a high rate these days?
That don't make sense, bro.
Is that a high rate?
That don't make sense. I don't know if I can see, because if marriages that are successful were meant to be, I feel like that would also mean that divorces that end in divorce were meant to be divorced. Right? Or no? Does that sound weird?
Put it another way.
Yeah.
So like if we say fate is gonna have its way regardless, right? Things are gonna play out how they're gonna play out, and that's just how it's supposed to work out, right? And so when we talk about like good marriages, they were meant to be, and so it worked out. But there are bad marriages too, and so does that mean that fate didn't work out, or like fate didn't have its way? Like you went against fate? Because that don't make sense. Because fate is fate, right? Like.
Yeah.
So does that mean, so if you got married, then got divorced, that means that divorce was meant to be divorced?
Probably in the dimension, so yeah, I think.
So all that shit don't make sense to me, bro.
But a lot of people don't respect
Their vows.
The sanctity of marriage.
Yeah, as an old school.
Yeah, man.
They want to die for each other.
Yeah, they ain't be in this.
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere. You
Couple of folks that smash married. Hello.
That's what them prenups for, right?
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
All right, man. Cool. So we'll move on from that. So, like, I guess the major topic that we can talk about is why travel and why travel with family, and does that make any difference?
Yeah.
So we'll start with why travel. What do y'all travel for?
See the world.
It motivates me.
things.
Motivate you to do what?
I see new things, I get new energy.
Okay.
I'm out here, new culture, learning stuff. It works for me. I go back home with a game plan.
Yeah.
Put something together.
Same thing for you?
This trip it made, I feel like now I want to just like grind.
Trying to
I don't
do
know.
That's a good point, though.
I think different cities, I don't know, it got a different feel to it. Like when I go to New York, we go to Harlem, I feel like I gotta come back and hustle. You got
For real. Yeah, you get that from New York. That's real.
coming out here, I got a hustle vibe.
But you get something.
I just get vacation.
Okay, that works.
When I go out to LA, then it's a whole nother different, you know what I mean? So every time we go somewhere different, it's like a whole different vibe.
Right.
A whole nother energy.
What does that do for you? If anything.
Reset the body.
Yeah.
Reset?
Yeah.
Recalibration.
Because you need that break, man.
Reset.
Yeah. So this is kind of like, give you like a refreshing to go back to, go back to your life.
Right. That's
You go back to the 9 to 5.
That's a real thing. I was talking to somebody a few days ago, and I was like, I feel like it's like people that I work with tend to take like 2, 3, 4 week vacations, and I feel like doing that. If you're on that kind of vacation, you'll get to a point where you're like, dang, I need to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like typical, like you use like a 2-day vacation, a weekend or whatever. But dang, I ain't ready to go back to work yet or whatever. But like having that feeling to say, I'm ready to go back to work, it kind of puts you in a good space to like really be productive and really do a good job. Which I guess it's kind of like a re-energizing thing or like recalibration of like whatever you're going for. I've definitely traveled for like different life experiences and perspectives because I just really enjoyed it, like to see how other people think about the same things that I think about and see how like other people live and like so for example, like I think we noticed that like women don't really hold like a higher place here. like their voices and opinions aren't as heavy. You know what I'm saying? And like granted that's not how it is now in the US. Like I said, at one point it was kinda like that. But I think it's interesting to be exposed to talk to people who do believe it should be that way and like just see how their brain functions and operates or whatever. And for me, that just makes me a more well-rounded person. It makes me more like accepting of other people and like their, you know what I'm saying, like their beliefs or whatever. And like doing that without like judging them or making like looking at them a certain kind of way.
Because they see something different.
Yeah, just because they
How we view it, yeah.
Right, just because they're a little different. Like that doesn't make them a bad person. That doesn't make them ignorant. Maybe they just didn't think about their traditions, or maybe we just don't agree. And I think that's fine.
I don't agree, but I think we're the same no matter where you at.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why you say that? You mean like at the core level, we just all like
Everywhere, any country, any city,
same people?
we all operate the same way.
Yeah. I think you're right, man. I think I had that thought tonight when we were looking at like food and stuff.
Yeah.
And like how I feel like all cultures have like the basic parts of their like their main dishes. Like rice is like a hella common thing. Pasta, you know what I'm saying? Pasta sauce, like regular meats like chicken. Like we all eating the same stuff. And if you look at like Hispanic culture and like Italian culture and like African American culture or like Caribbean cultures, like they have like it's like a baseline for like the world. And everybody kind of has their own like little flavors or whatever, which probably comes from like whatever they were farming in that area or whatever. But that's why I travel. Y'all got any other reasons why y'all travel?
Get it all out before you settle down.
What you talking about, man?
Stop. Once you settle down.
You don't have to slow up. You gonna have a kid. You can't be traveling with no baby that no 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
Shit.
But then after that, family vacations.
We'll get to that when the kid grows up.
Okay, but you make it seem like.
But what I'm saying is I can move how I can move how. Nobody can bother me. I do what I want.
Come and go as you
I don't
please.
answer to nobody. My money's gonna be spent on me.
That's a real thing.
So I can travel the world and save money. Yeah. And then I can be like, okay, babe, I've been here before. We good over here. We good over there.
Right.
Know where we can go. Know where we can't go.
You can leave.
That's why we have an experience. And so if I've been to California and she ain't been, we get together. Boom, I got a reason to go to California.
Right.
I can show up, right?
Right.
Stuff like that. I disagree.
What you
Go and say what you want to say.
First of all, I do agree, because somebody did tell me, they was like, you better go everywhere you need to go before you get married.
Word?
I was like, hush, like, whatever. We good. We'll do it. Actually, the first time I went to New York was our experience together, because we went together.
Okay.
Our first time in Cleveland was together.
Okay.
And we traveled to Detroit, Pittsburgh. So a lot of the trips we've taken together have been our, you know what I'm saying?
First time
It's been
going?
our first time there.
Okay.
Whereas now that I've been to Dubai, if she want to come back, I'd be like, babe, we can go here, da-da-da-da.
So which do you feel like is better? Like having the experience and not having the experience before like she gets
I don't have
Still having an experience. Like,
I don't
go by
think
yourself. Y'all going together later.
I don't think it matters.
No?
Either A, I'm going to be her tour guide, or we're going to figure it out on our own.
Yeah.
Do you think you would travel more if you didn't have her?
But I travel more.
Yeah. Like if y'all were married.
I think I travel the same now.
Really?
Not outside the country, you know.
Why not?
is family.
Right.
So I can't just call a friend and say, hey, I don't got no friends. I ain't got no friends. Now y'all know the first experience. Hey, I don't have. See what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was against it. I don't have friends. I was just saying if I've been to LA, now I got a reason to go back to be excited to go to LA.
Right.
She ain't been. That's all I was saying.
Oh shit.
That's all I was saying. He said he disagreed.
Well, Bree.
No. I was saying
Where you travel with your friends?
Yeah, I do most of my traveling with my friends, and I feel like even being in a relationship, like we make plans to go places in the future. So I think in a relationship, out of a relationship, I will travel the same. That's not gonna slow me down or make me go more.
as long as them funds are together,
Yeah, as long as everything's in order,
then we out here.
I'm good.
I know at times, I go without her, she go with me. If she has somewhere to go with the group, girls, then she go.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're together. Sometimes you need to be with the girls, or you need to be with the boys.
That's kind of separate a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I'm glad y'all feel that way, because I feel like
Girls our age want to be by you.
yeah, bro, like abundantly, like we got to do everything. We're one. We have to do everything together. I'd be like, fuck that.
If you go out, you guilty, but let her go out. Yeah.
What's up with that, bro?
I don't know. What's up with that, Bridget?
I low key.
What are we dealing with?
Listen,
We just talking about when we said we dealt with them, we just
I low
how
key.
it is out in these streets.
I be feeling some kind of way. I catch vibes that like I ain't supposed to be having fun, like without like the chick that I'm talking to.
But then that's somebody who's insecure.
I mean, I'm not saying that she did anything. I just get those kind of vibes. I wouldn't say it's insecurity. I just like a lot of times like they just want to be by you, be up under you, be near you. Some would call it love, man.
And don't want you to have fun without.
I wouldn't say that, but they might feel a certain kind of like, damn, you can have fun without me. Maybe it's jealousy. I don't know.
I don't know either, but that's.
You ain't never been out and like out with some of your friends like might just like be playing whatever, DM you like, yeah, I see you living your best life or whatever.
Nah, but your girl should be like, okay, go out there, do your thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna tell you to come home, but like, they might say something. No?
No. I've never had that issue. I'd be excited for him when we go on different places.
Yeah, go have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send me pictures, yeah.
Well, shit, maybe it's me.
See, mom got to travel a lot, just for work alone. So she'll visit some places and she'll send some pictures back. I'm like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah. But you don't never feel like you have to always be with her? I mean, clearly because you're here. so no, yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it happen a few times, and it's kind of annoying. Like, I feel like a lot of people, especially with married, a lot of people get lost in like that relationship. Like, you're so invested in that other person, you kind of lose your own identity, and it's like you need to be validated by that person to always be with them, and like that's unattractive.
That's kind of what I was talking about today when y'all was saying when you start something in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then you stop, and the girl be like, well, what?
You
Like,
changed.
You changed. You look like.
What happened? You don't open my door no more. You don't pull out my chair no more. Which is weird. I started to do pull out the chair.
That's the turning point of the relationship.
Yeah. That's a real thing. He's like, nope. Nope. He trying to beat us.
Now we're talking about pulling out chairs.
Pulling out chairs.
Totally left.
Yeah. Pull out. I don't pull out chairs. I mean, just like whatever. But I don't. I do notice a difference when like traveling with family and traveling with friends. It seems like, and it could just be like our family, but it seems like we're more like unidirectional. Like we kind of all come to like a goal together, and then like we all go there. But I feel like with friends, we tend to all have our own agenda, and we try to fit our own like stuff in.
I don't know. I don't know. My friends,
Your friends,
they relax.
yeah,
They don't care.
Whatever.
Pretty much. They don't even care about sightseeing and all that shit. I mean, I don't either. They just go with the flow.
No, that's what's up. I feel like, well, I'll say something.
In the end, my friends don't really travel though, but when we do go somewhere, they be laid back.
That's what's up. Oh, what's your friends, man? Your friends more like mine.
We never you want to do separately.
But y'all are girls,
So
that's my always with that.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, well, what should we do?
Y'all want to try to fool.
Right. We ain't gonna do what I want to
And
do.
it's like, if somebody don't get to do what they want to do, then it's
Fuck that
We
shit.
came to this agreement a while ago. Like, we ain't never had no agenda.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
just-
and I think
we knew it was
that's
going.
why.
We just busted.
However,
Jealous on work.
I will say that if I didn't get to ride a Kim on this trip, I would have been.
Yeah.
I told you, but that was like a group thing though. We knew like
Yeah.
we wanted to ride the camel. Like, that was like something we
We
get.
got riding motherfucker camel.
Yeah, so that was just
Right.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but I kind of like, so really like what you just said kind of reminded me of like what it's like times when I have traveled with a woman and she has specific things that she wants to do that I might not care about, and I know that if we don't do them things that she brought up, it's gonna be problems, right? And it's a little bit less of like we're just out together having a good time, which is what I feel like we're doing, as family. Like I feel like that's kind of like where we're going. But I don't think it's that way. Like in those other situations, everybody kind of like, and you notice it. For me, like I notice it. Like if there's a group of us and we're not all doing something that like one person wants to do, that person will get like real fidgety. You know, they'll be on their phone. They'll be like, when we going to brunch, bro? They ain't got no mimosas here. You know what I'm saying? Like you pick it up. You pick it up, and like there's a difference. I'm not really saying like one is better than the other, but it's definitely like it's a clear like difference in like how things go down. And so I think that's like one of the determining factors in like traveling with friends and traveling with family. Now I will say that I do have like some really close friends that are like family, and things are somewhat similar when I travel with them.
That's my own kind of friends. I'm a traveler.
Yeah, the ones that are like family.
Yeah.
I got some. I mean, just because like I got some circles that are a little bigger than others, and so you'll end up traveling with a group of people, and some people like on the outside of that circle you might not be as cool with.
I feel you.
You know.
But we all be like, say from our regular circle, see if they know somebody, try to bring them in. It's rules and regulations.
You gotta vet them.
Yeah.
Let them know what's up.
Most times we be like, no, just leave it with shit.
Especially with girls.
Not this one. You don't want to throw things off.
You throw the chemistry off, right?
Like invite a friend somewhere with my like close friends, and they end up falling out, and it's like,
For real?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So from now on, like we let each other know. Don't
And you call us drama.
go out town somewhere. Don't try to bring nobody
Try to
we're
like,
not familiar
you
with.
can bring them, just gonna be rules and regulations.
Nah, don't.
Don't bring them.
Just don't bring
Just
them.
don't bring.
Man, I ain't gotta talk to them. Just don't bring them.
Then you the one with attitude the whole trip.
I ain't gonna have attitude. Just, I be
Cause you ain't talking to him.
talking to who? I'm talking about, I don't know the person anyway. I ain't got nothing to say to the
So it
person.
don't matter.
No.
I feel you.
You don't want nobody coming into a group and they're like, oh, that person kind
And
of.
they throw the chemistry off. Well, sometimes it be like that.
You know?
Like one person come in and like they be either kind of standoffish or like their vibe is just different than the group.
Yeah, from everybody else.
And I would say that happens with weird dudes. I guess in weird people, period. Because I've been in situations where like we vibe, we have like a social or whatever, and like somebody will invite like their friend who brings their friend, and there'll be like two dudes. They come in and like one of the cats is just annoying, getting on everybody's nerves, way happy and like way like too like comfortable. You know, so like somebody meet you for the first time and they all in your face and talking like, bro, you don't know my last name, bro. I don't know your name at all. But they be, yo,
I think it depends on your personality though, man.
yeah, like on yours or like the other person?
I think on yours.
Yeah.
Like, I'm standoff. I'm antisocial. You bring your friend around, it's what's up. You introduce us.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
That's it. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
All you go get.
You ain't got nothing to talk about. Like,
So how you feel if he like all of like trying to like get to know you and stuff? Like you accepting of that?
face expression to get out our face. Yeah, it's not gonna, it's just. Yeah, we ain't with it. Or else my answers are short for you to get the feeling that you just, we not finna be friends.
Nigga, nah, I said first. Nah,
No new friends.
Yeah, I don't
no new friends.
So, I mean, if he's your friend, that's cool. But he's not gonna be my friend.
Right.
So I'm not gonna talk to this guy.
Yeah, bro. I had a situation last weekend, man, and like we was chilling. I don't really care if the dude see this. We was chilling, and I don't know who invited him apparently he met me before. I don't remember nothing about this nigga. Apparently he met me before, and then it's like he came in and he was just all happy to see everybody and like trying to be like super social. And I was so annoyed, bro. Like a lot of stuff don't annoy me, and like I'm generally like I like everybody, but he got on my nerves, bro. And like it killed the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like the chemistry was good until he showed up there, and then it was whack. And so I don't know. I guess that sounds like it'll be a reason to like not like.
Right now, I'm kind of person. Ain't nobody gonna kill the vibe.
No. How you figure that? If somebody show up and you just.
Cause I didn't give a fuck about him in the first place.
Yeah, but like if they there, like the energy can be weird.
No, it's gonna be weird for him because we're not gonna even be thinking about him. I was like,
that's if everybody's like that.
Nah.
So like let's
if he's the only outsider,
right?
Like, if somebody came in here right now,
yeah,
and the annoying dude you talking about,
right?
Bree don't talk to him,
Yeah.
Cause Bree she like to talk to people,
right?
But us,
not so much.
I'm going to my room. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go get on the phone. I'm not talking. And then I'm gonna look at Bree like,
what are you doing?
Stop talking to him. Like we don't talk to people, man.
Yeah.
You know, shut it down.
Southside ethics.
Yeah. We were in the car going to the desert.
Yeah.
Bree was just talking. Just talking to the lady. I'm just like, check it up.
Giving up cities and all.
Yeah.
When y'all going to the beach, I'm gonna go with y'all.
That's it.
What you doing?
You don't know these people. But you don't know them.
It's cold in it. It's cold in it. It's even in America, it's cold in it.
We don't talk.
No new friends.
No friends. If you keep asking me questions, they're just short, then that probably means you should stop asking me questions.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of personable too, so I don't blame Bree too much. But I only go so far.
I'm not talking to you
at all. I talk to him. I try to like learn something from him.
The only way I'm gonna talk to a person is if it's something to do like with music or something.
Okay.
That's the only time.
Because that benefits you.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not just walking up talking to a guy. Well, I'm not holding a conversation with a guy.
I mean, if you sit on the bus with him next to him for an hour. I mean, like, so the chick,
a long trip.
I got good vibes from the chick. The dude, not so much.
I'm not talking to neither.
I talked to the chick. The chick was kind of nice. I mean, she could just be personable.
She don't really like y'all.
Probably not, but.
And then they started, especially.
But they ain't even let the seat up for y'all.
Especially in a different country, man. Like, you don't know what they saying when they start talking.
You don't, bro. Like, what's the point of switching from English to like whatever they was speaking?
They didn't want you to hear what they were saying.
That's the only explanation.
And then, I ain't with it. No.
Okay, those are like outstanding situations, right? Like typically, like if somebody comes into like the group, it's a friend of a friend, or like, you know what I'm saying? That's usually the case, right? So like if like Bree invited one of her homegirls, and she was just like hella awkward and weird, right?
Every Bree is yeah, Bree.
So y'all just ignore her like she here?
I don't know. I'm grade A in the North. I'm probably gonna laugh. I'm gonna look at you in the North.
I think that's y'all, bro.
I'm gonna laugh.
If she tries to talk to y'all just gonna be like, nah.
Random people come up to me and talk all the time. Then I just
walk
off sound. If a friend asks me a question, I answer the question. But no, we're not gonna keep doing this. So yeah, we're not gonna keep.
You gonna draw the line
So
somewhere?
you don't want to know nothing about my friend.
You don't think that's awkward?
Your friend.
Wow.
Bro, that's awkward, bro. If somebody's trying to talk to you and you just like not with it, that's an awkward moment.
You gotta keep on carrying on the conversation that you ain't care about.
That's awkward, bro. Somebody trying to talk to you and you just like, nah.
So if I'm not talking back, why do you keep talking to me?
That's awkward.
No, that ain't.
I'm not saying
you need to go talk to your friend Bree.
Yeah, I agree. But that's an awkward situation. Like, let's say if it was on TV, let's say you watch TV and like some chick walk up to a dude and start talking to him, right? Dude ain't with it. Like, it's an awkward moment, right? Can we agree with that?
Who is it?
It creates an awkward energy.
For who?
For everybody watching.
But if the friend came in there talking,
right,
and I didn't talk back, who is it awkward for?
Anybody who watching.
It's awkward for that friend keeps talking to me.
But even still, just for comfort.
It's just weird, man.
If she asks a question, I would answer the question.
Yeah.
But to dive into where we from, what we doing, what you like, no.
Not with it.
No. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you asking how you
Okay. Be some homeboys. What you got to do? You're never going to meet no new people.
You don't care. You got mom, dad, brothers,
Pal.
then you got my house, and then you got like the people that grew up with us, family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And of course, I got friends who are not technically family, but they know me all my life. It's like we're family, right? Yeah, so we're family.
Yeah.
I don't think about nobody.
So it's kind of like I don't talk to a guy from the 5th grade still.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's no. So
Why is that so intentional? Like you just don't trust me? Or is this ain't no point?
Y'all thought I was a mean.
Okay, so from high school, you talked to
Y'all
anybody
thought I
from high
was
school?
mean.
talk to anybody from high school? Occasionally.
Yeah.
You trying to say that you're still close with?
No.
Oh,
But like Facebook, like, hey, how you doing?
I
Oh,
don't have that. I mean, one person.
I got my homeboy my homeboy from kindergarten. Now but that's like you grew up like that's 5 or 6 years old.
Right.
Like we still talk, but it's like every once or twice every 2 months.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not like we constantly talk. Like I don't talk to people from high
I
school.
mean, dudes don't really do that anyway, to be honest.
See, so there it is.
We don't really do that.
It's not like we fall out, we got disagreement, but it's like once I left high school,
Right.
I was done with high school. Once I left college, I don't even know no friends from college.
No.
Nah. I can think of like one person that I was cool with in college.
Right.
And we still talk today.
So are you cool with traveling with anybody you consider to be family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on who.
Okay.
It gotta be the right family member. You ain't finna take the cousin who got no money, can't get right. You know he might try to bring someone on the plane.
Right.
Like you're not finna go with him or her.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, but nah, I'm good.
No.
Yeah, family.
Family only. Same people, family only.
Nah, I bring some friends.
You got some friends. You got some close friends.
Yeah, I said like family. I ain't bringing nobody that's outside of the family friends, sir.
Yeah.
Like just because you know me, that don't mean we finna go over there.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sometimes I kind of want to like recreate like what field trips used to be like in like grade school.
You got like any friends, bro?
I don't. I got a lot of associates, but like I just really enjoy like being in middle school and like everybody going to like Universal Studios and like riding a charter bus. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit next to the girl you like and shit. I used to like that kind of stuff. You know, you show up to school 3 a.m. Y'all ride the bus. You like that?
Nigga, I try to skip all that shit.
For real? I love that shit. Did you like that, Brie? You like field trips?
A lot of field trips, but the ones I did go
I just think
on.
like I don't remember field trips.
Yeah, I remember field trip just a point that I'm still with the same people that I don't want to be around, so I'd rather be at home.
Why?
You know, I ain't like school.
Yeah, but you like field trips. That's
But I
different.
didn't like the people at school.
Oh, you like the people at school?
Yeah, so it's like I'm hanging around. I don't care.
The day of school.
You was mad, Miss School?
Yes.
I ain't gonna say that.
You said what?
I would be mad if I missed the day of school.
Yeah, but
Like
you
I didn't
like
want to. Yeah, I enjoy school.
I ain't never
I didn't want to miss what was going on. I felt like I was missing something if I stayed home because I was sick.
Because
Like,
every
I'm literally calling.
day you miss a fight break out. You know somebody fought you in middle
What
school.
y'all did?
Right.
Yeah, I would never worry about that work. But I'm more of a people person, so like I enjoy the
We all
folks.
peoples.
What?
People persons.
No.
That's what we is.
Not at all.
Yes, we is just in different forms.
Okay.
We all people
Whatever.
persons. We all good. Everybody love each one of them.
Okay. But
Y'all
I
just
like
different.
being around people too. Like if
Certain
I
people ain't gonna just say around people. They gotta be certain people.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you can't just say around people.
But at the same time, I feel like I enjoyed just like the vibe of like having like a bunch of young folks around and like we just laughing, kind of enjoying life.
You know what the vibe I like right now?
What's that?
Tailgating.
Tailgate?
And I ain't never do that shit when I was in college.
What's the difference? You tailgate with strangers?
To my today?
Period. Any kind of tailgate.
Yeah, today, yeah.
Well, so what's the difference?
I was in school.
This.
I ain't want to see the same shit.
Okay, so that's a completely different situation. You talking about seeing the same people in school and then like doing something with those same people.
Yeah.
I get that, but at the same, so let's say you saw family all the time, you'd be cool.
Family don't see me though. I treat family.
You used to live with your brother?
I'm talking about family. I don't see y'all nigga.
Yeah, but you used to live with your brother.
What that mean?
You was cool with
I got a roommate and I don't see him.
You did have a roommate.
Yeah. I probably see him, he on Saturday and Sunday. That's 2 days a week.
He ain't never traveled with us. Not that I went with.
He went to Vegas, but I don't think
Oh, that I ain't go with.
Yeah.
I ain't know he was traveling at all. No, did. Yeah, I think you're right. I remember one somewhere. Troy. Yeah, somebody. I don't know, man. So like, okay, that makes sense.
I think all of us survive in our own environment. Everybody has environment. We all people persons. It's just that we deal with people differently.
Okay.
And that's it.
I get that.
We all can sit here and have a conversation with a random person.
Mm-hmm.
Just say y'all two gonna continue the conversation.
So tell me more.
Yeah, it's at a certain
I'll be interested, bro. I'm sorry.
If you come up and sit here and tell me everything that happened in your life and you don't know me,
you gonna
you gonna have to like get out of the way while I walk past.
I feel
like no.
You're not gonna stop me. You're just gonna be silent.
I sit there and be like, all right, well, good luck to you.
I'm so damn
you sit there and tell me everything that happened to you.
Yeah, people do that. People will say,
I know they will. I be sitting on benches and they just come up.
They just let it loose. I never understood that.
I never sit down and talk to a young person. I talk to old people all the time.
Old people be interesting.
Yeah, old people cool.
Did you ever travel with an old person?
Yeah, my mom and my dad.
That's it.
Who else am I travel with?
Shit, I don't know.
Going around an old person. I said a people person. I ain't said
ever been to California?
No.
You know shit over here.
Old people don't be trying to go nowhere anyway. They come.
They don't, bro. That's a real thing. I don't want to get there.
Very comfortable.
You won't have to keep traveling before if you don't spread out the track.
Yeah. I don't know when to get there. I always want to travel and like
get out everything and spread out traveling.
You spread out your trips and stuff?
Spread out clubbing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that shit gonna get bored.
Yeah. Especially club. Club got over me.
I ain't never cared about it.
I did a lot. I was in school, man. You know, having like being able to go to like parties like every other weekend, and, like especially not having to pay. Which I never understood because I've been in situations before where I didn't have to pay for a bunch of parties, but for some reason, women never have to pay, and they'll never be tired of that shit.
It's neither. Then they eventually make money and be on flyers.
Be on flyers?
Yeah.
They all ain't on flyers.
Then they the bottle girls. So once they start getting paid for it,
that's different. We talking about just going for like you get it free for
shit, drinking free liquor. That's all they want to do anyway.
So it's the liquor, it's not the actual like going to the spot. Is that true?
If you keep going to the spot, yeah, that shit get boring.
It definitely gets boring. I think it's just more so like just going out to have a good time.
Yeah.
Free
Which
liquor.
includes the free liquor.
So at the beginning, you get free liquor and eat all night. Then you grow up, get free liquor. You there for like 30 minutes to an hour.
And you bounce.
Yeah.
But it's always about the free liquor.
Free entry.
You know, you get free entry.
That's easy though.
But if a girl get free entry, most likely some niggas gonna buy her a drink, so she gonna get free liquor.
Yeah, she gonna get free liquor from everybody.
Regardless.
Pretty much, yeah. Shit, ain't gonna give you not one drink.
So you go to the club,
Bro, you not nothing.
You don't give them no conversation free?
Nah.
Nigga buy your drink. None? No conversation?
They cutthroat about that shit, bro.
What? Wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell you one
my
time.
name is. It's Rebecca.
That's your club name?
That's my club name.
Oh, shit.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's why y'all be getting stabbed.
Damn, bro. That about niggas be snatching your ass. Y'all better get that some conversation.
Yeah.
If he buy you a drink,
You can't give it no.
Some
can't say hey or nothing.
that's why I don't buy drinks.
Nah, we in the club. We don't need to talk. Let's leave it.
Damn.
What are you talking about? I can't even hear.
That makes so like to this day I've never bought a girl a
I can't
drink.
hear you.
See?
Okay. Thank you.
And it's reasons like that, which is why I'll never do it. Ever, bro.
You do it.
I'd rather be the nigga that the girl go over there to another nigga, let him buy her a drink, and she come over here and talk to me. I want to be that guy. Because he exists, right?
Yeah.
Chicks know who they want to talk to.
Yeah.
Here.
Big fact.
Yeah.
The drink is just a drink. What else?
Right.
Well, that's cool. All right, so I think from this trip, I did get exposed to like some like new pieces of culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I did find it was interesting that like when like the where you from conversation would come up, like they would ask like when we say we're from the United States, they're like, okay, yeah, but like where are you from?
Origin.
Right, like they try to specify like origin, like where's your family from, like where's their family from. It's so weird that we don't really have an answer for that. I really wanted to have an answer.
Really.
I mean, because we don't know, and it's like damn near impossible to really trace it back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was interesting. And so like I'm curious to know, like even here in Dubai, like if they're able to trace their family back far, like if they document like who their fathers are, like if they have some kind of like family tree solidified to like follow that back.
Probably could. They all over this.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, but their family structure is still pretty tight. Like the men still reign, it seems at least, from my perspective. But I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that, but I think it's cool that they do. That like we don't like document and like keep our like family situations like super tight. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think it's common for men to sometimes stray. Well, they used to be at least. I think now it's just a new time. But there was a point where like Papa was a Rolling Stone, or like Dad had 2 families or whatever.
One family living right down the street.
Right down the street, and before social media, that wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You had enough money, you could have 2, 3, 4 families. You had one in Cali, one in New York. You know what I'm saying? Spread it out. You had a traveling job. So I don't know. What else? Did y'all pick up anything specific from this trip? In reflection.
Nah.
Nothing.
Same thing you see on TV.
No, it
Love America.
It wasn't the same thing you see on TV.
Talking about love and hate relationship with America.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You heard you asking about Trump?
Yeah. I would never
I was
ask
trying to figure out where that conversation was gonna go. You ain't hear?
when we was in the truck.
Yeah, he was asking about Trump. I was like, I wasn't trying to really answer it. I wanted to see where he was going with it. You know what I'm saying? He was more about business. He was talking about like changing the laws with importing and exporting goods and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's what you care about. But the fact that he knows, like he knew who Trump was, and he knew who Hillary was, and he knew who Barack was, and he knew that you could only run like twice as a president, whatever. Like I didn't even know Dubai like had a president. I thought they had like some kind of prime minister or something. I don't know if they elect him. I don't know if he's like a dictator. I don't know if he can only be president for a certain amount of time.
I think people got the power over him. I don't think he got the power.
Oh, for real?
I think that's how it is over there.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I just thought it was crazy that they knew so much of that.
It's in some foreign countries.
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Brian, did you pick up anything?
Nah, man, not really.
No? Brie?
Just how like certain men interact with women.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like with me today, a lot of men, I would say thank you or just some form of communication. That's their side. They want nothing to do. They want to talk to me. They want to look for the red flag.
How dare you speak to me?
Yeah, it was just very interesting. But then you look over and they're talking to another guy.
Yeah.
Happy and shit. Happy. Full conversation.
Does that make you feel bad?
Love and hate.
It didn't make me feel bad, but I was just like, what is it? Like, at first I was like, this is disrespectful. Like, I say thank you or ask you a question and you're silent.
Yeah.
But then that's just their way of living. Like, I don't think they respect. Not respect, but just, I think women are to be seen, not heard.
Yeah, it's like a lower class, a lower citizen.
Whereas back home, like, we love the independent, strong.
Oh, for real. Full force now. Black independent women. It's at a full 100% swing right now.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Right now, I think it's bad. But that's okay. So let's make a conversation. So right now, I think it's bad.
So it's another conversation?
Yeah, it's another conversation. I think it's on a pendulum. And I think right now, it's at an extreme. And y'all know too much.
What? Too much?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we'll say that.
That's another conversation.
That's another conversation. It'll be had. Believe me, it'll come up. But yeah, man. So I'll say that I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate like your company, your authenticity, and I think with our family specifically, I think there are certain events that have happened in our family's past that kind of led to like things not falling apart, but like breaking up. I feel like at one point we had a situation where we would see each other on like a somewhat regular basis. For whatever reason, I think once we kind of grew up and like people passed away, we lost those opportunities. And it's unfortunate, and I really miss like those times. But I think it's really dope that we, as like independent adults can still get together and, you know what I'm saying, like, just like still keep each other's company and keep the family tight. Like, I really want, like, I kind of always had a fear that my children won't have cousins like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially since, like, you move in different cities and states or whatever, and, like, how we all live around the corner from each other. We can go play Nintendo 64, and, like, I was always trash, but, like, I can still watch him play. I can still watch him play. That's because this nigga knew all the maps and shit, because y'all had the games, and, like, y'all knew where I was, and I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
Point, boy, keep going.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, I really want my kids to, like, be able to experience that. And so I think by being somewhat consistent with each other, we kind of create that atmosphere so that they can grow up in that environment and have what we had, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, any go backs? Anybody got anything else to say?
Some facts that you just said.
Yeah.
Facts?
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts.
All right, fam. Well, I really appreciate y'all stepping onto the Apple Tree podcast. Until next time.
Until next time, next trip.
Woo, next trip. All right, man.